What up guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at the latest entry into the Sonic and Sega Racing franchise. This game is called Team Sonic Racing. It is available on PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. So without further ado, let's jump right into the review. So Sonic has had an interesting history in the racing genre. Of course, there's been other platforming mascots who were successful in this category. The Mario Kart series is a perfect example of this. In 1992, Nintendo released the original Mario Kart, and it was a huge success with fans and essentially pioneered the idea of putting mascots in racing games. Sonic was the biggest competition of Mario at the time, so why not compete in the genre? In 1994, Sega released Sonic Drift, a Sonic-based kart racer. The game itself was The game suffered from bland track design and the controls were not the best. So over the years, Sega released multiple games in the racing genre featuring our favorite Blue Hedgehog. Some were really good, others were, well, really bad. Sega also tended to experiment quite a bit in these games, having Sonic race on foot, race on hoverboards, and even in a freaking jet. Wow. So fast forward to 2018 and we are teased with what most thought was a sequel to Sonic R, which honestly wouldn't be a bad idea, but instead we got a new kart racer from Sumo Digital, the team who is responsible for the Sega All-Stars racing games. In my opinion, the All-Star games are the best Sonic racing games to date. I love everything those games had to offer. So in May of 2019, we finally got the new Sonic Racer, and well, let's just say, the game itself, it's pretty average. So let's start with this game's story. We are introduced to this new character named Dodon Pa. He has this teamwork power engine that he needs power for positive usage. The only way to power this engine is to have Sonic and his gang race as teams. Eggman sees the potential for this engine, kidnaps Dodon Pa, and steals the engine for himself, and now we must stop him. The game's story is not that great, to be honest with you guys, but to be honest with you, what did you expect from a kart racer? I mean, at least we got a story, right? Sega even released a prequel comic that I did a short review on, check that out if you haven't, and a few animated shorts that I find personally entertaining, but does not do much for the overarching story. So this game's main mode is called Team Adventure. This is where you're going to see the game's story play out. Here you would do various challenges, everything from checkpoint challenges, ring challenges, and even race cups. These challenges would grant you stars, and the better you do, the more stars you will receive. You would need a certain amount of stars to access later levels, so do your best. I honestly found this mode extremely repetitive and boring actually. There was just not enough track variety or challenge variety to really keep me interested. This honestly felt like a chore to complete. I think the game would have been better off without this mode and just made the challenges optional minigames. Just my opinion. So in terms of the main gameplay mechanics, you are a team. You race as a team, hence the name, Team Sonic Racing. Your placement in these races are based on how well your team does as a whole. So if you come in first place and your team member comes in last, guess what? You could still lose the overall race. This game brings home the point of teamwork. This game requires that you coordinate with your teammates to reach the finish line. You can do things like give items to your teammates, give your teammates a boost by leaving a yellow path behind for them to follow. The more good deeds you do, the more your super meter fills. Once your meter fills, you have a great burst of speed. Similar to Sonic Heroes and Sonic Riders, each team member has a class: speed, technique, and power. Speed types are the fastest, technique has better handling and can attract rings, and the power types can just run through obstacles without having to deal with slowdown. Pretty awesome. I like the innovation here. I think this was a unique take on the traditional kart racing formula. It definitely helps the game stand out. Instead of having an all man for themselves mentality, it encourages the player to consider their teammates when making moves. Pretty cool. This had potential. This game also offers multiplayer, both locally and online. But if the whole team mechanic is not your thing, they also put in a traditional mode for you guys to enjoy. Pretty cool. This game also have coins for you to collect to use in the garage. This game introduces car customization, and you can make some pretty sweet looking cars here. There's even an all gold kart. A little loud for my taste, but it's still cool to look at. Overall, I think this game had potential. It has a decent variety of stages, an innovative gameplay mechanic, and some great music. The only issue is that the game is just bland. Transform, the game that came before this one, got it right. This game is just bland in comparison. The gameplay is solid, but I don't see myself really playing this over any other kart racer in the market right now. The online is pretty dead as well. It takes forever to get a match going no matter what platform you're on, and usually I have no issue finding a match in any other kart racer. Do I recommend this title? Well, if you can get it at a discount, I would say go for it. But I would not play this over Mario Kart 8, CTR, or even All Stars Transform. You would get way more value from those games in my opinion. This game is not bad by any means, it just feels uninspired and bland and step back for what Transformed established. Alright guys, as always, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out to view my review and check out my channel. Let me know down in the comment sections what you guys think, if you enjoy this game, if you don't. I want to know all of that fun stuff in the comments. So guys, don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.